Hello, and the Lord be with you. Right, so we're thinking about justice again this week, and I've dried off a little bit after sitting in the bucket of water last week. And this week I was trying to think of which Bible passages to look at, but I couldn't come up with anything. So I went for a bit of a walk. Right, justice. Bible passages. What can I use today? Any inspiration around? I can't think of anything. Wouldn't it be great if one just popped into my head? Yeah, like that's going to happen. It's as likely as finding one nailed to a brick wall. So, Micah 6 verse 8 says, act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly. We're going to think about act justly today. And maybe one of the first things we think about is, but how do we make people act justly? There are so many people acting unjustly in the world. You might say, yesterday I saw someone jump the queue at the post office. How can I make other people act justly? Well, Jesus had something to say about this. He said, if you need a starting place, start with yourself. Matthew 7 verses 3 to 5 says, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take that speck out of your eye, when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? First take the plank out of your own eye, and you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Now, I can't imagine that plank and speck thing ever actually happening, though. Here we are. Dinner's ready. Oh, great. I love beans on toast. You always know my favourites. Well, it's a gift. So, what did you get up to today? Oh, you know what I got up to because I'm you. We're just without the... All right, I was just making conversation. Oh, you've got a bit of red on you. What? Some sauce or something? Oh. Can't see it. Sorry. Whereabouts? It's right there in the middle of your shirt. Right there. Oh, strange. I can't seem to... It's there, right there. I can't believe you can't see it. All right. I can't... Look, right there. Oh, you mean this? This little bit of red fluff or something? Finally. That was disgusting. It was all over your shirt. What? I can't believe you couldn't see it. It was really horrible. In fact, I think you've got to... Do you know what? Never mind. It's easy, isn't it, to point the finger at others, to start with that. And when we're thinking about justice, sometimes that needs to happen. Sometimes we need to speak up for justice in our world and point out where there's injustice. But Jesus says that starts with us. Let's look at ourselves and see where we can be unjust, where we might treat or think about other people differently just because they're different to us. Let's think about how we can follow Jesus in how we live, knowing that he forgives us when we get it wrong. And then as we do that, as in his strength, we try to act justly, then we can help be a part of the change in others in our world. Now, I've got a bit of washing to do. So until next week, goodbye and God bless. Right, Google. How do you get baked beans out of